Hello there everyone, my name's Zach Rohr. I'm HIV positive and this is day 54 of my video journals. The date is September 17th, 2015 and it's an exciting day because a close friend of mine who I consider a brother, literally family, just gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. He didn't give birth, that would have been painful. His girlfriend gave birth, equally just as painful, but I mean that's a whole different canal. So, anyways, with that being said, it has made me reflective on life. And it has made me really, it's re-inspired me. Because the one thing I realized is that we cannot pass this virus on to a new generation. We just can't. That's unacceptable. And I made a promise to him. I said, Eric, by the time your son is 18, the world will be rid of HIV. There will be a cure. And that is a bold statement, I know. But I think it's one that we all need to rally behind. If there's one thing I've learned in the month and a half since finding out about my status, it's that my generation as millennials, we are very, how to word this? I don't want to say all because a blanket term like that does not accurately represent everyone. Just I would be curious to see what the results would be on how people feel about HIV and what their knowledge is about it. Judging off of my experience, I was very disconnected from it. I thought it was, old news, we got it taken care of, we have these strong meds, which we do, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. My viewpoint was that I'll never catch it, it's not an issue, and it has pretty much gone away. And the reality is, it hasn't. It just hasn't. And with that being said, we need to take this off the back burner. We need to push this issue back out in front because finding a cure should be the end game. By the time this child is 18, we should not think HIV is an issue anymore because it just shouldn't be. And I call on everyone, let this be the video, let this be whatever we want it to say that we need the cure now. And I've mentioned in other videos, I'm going to start I'm going to turn on the feature that allows money to be made off of these videos. And in turn, every cent, every dime, every dollar that I make from these videos, I'm going to round it up, and I don't know if I'm going to start an organization yet. I don't know what I'm going to do or if I'm going to work with other people, but I will say this. All of that money is going to be put towards finding a cure, because this needs to happen. We can do this. I genuinely, I'll be 40, which is a scary thought. 40, I don't, but I guess 40 is the new 20, I don't know. I genuinely believe that we have the capability to make this cure happen. It's not an if, it's a when. And if I can help speed up that when, we need to do it. But I need your help. Let's stop putting this on the back burner. And to those who are judging, if you are out there, I ask, have compassion and empathy. Because I believe this virus, it doesn't favor gender or sexuality, race or religion. Anyone can be infected with this. And it can happen at any time. It's something that we need to look at not just on a person-to-person scale, but as a human scale. This is one of those things where, yes, it is treatable, but we shouldn't let that be the end game. I call on everyone. I want to read something. I have looked up to John F. Kennedy, and I kind of want this to be the call. I want his words to be the call. I've quoted him. This is his, famous, we go to the moon speech. Quoting John F. Kennedy, "We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills, because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win, and the others too." We can do this. Let's let that be the goal. 18 years. We have 18 years, everyone. More and more videos are going to keep coming from me. I am debating on whether or not I'm going to continue doing a daily video journal as I get more and more acclimated to the meds. To give you a quick update on that, I have continued to get kind of rash-like symptoms. Sometimes they itch, sometimes they don't. And past that, you know, sometimes I get a headache, I get really spacey. It's all of the acclimation, I guess. One thing that I am not tolerating well is that I have had more bouts of depression, and my dreams are really weird. Like, and it's not weird in the sense like, whoa, I was tripping on acid, but they start out as like a journey and then end in just complete sadness and controversy. And to the point where it's really dark themes. So I go in on Monday to talk to my doctor, and I would encourage everyone else to take this seriously. Treat the mental side effects just as seriously as you would the physical. It's important. And I think that's one thing that easily people would overlook. Well, you know, my stomach doesn't hurt, so I can handle the mental part. It's like, no, pay attention to it. Do what you need to do. Take care of it. And so, with that said, let's find the cure. Share this video. Get the news out. Get the word out. We can do this. Stay strong, everyone.